Test 1 2. Test 1 2.
Check one, mic check one.
Check. Hello.
Hello.
All right, we are live. We are live out there right now. So
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise as we honor America with the national anthem. Also at this time, put your right hand over your heart and take all temperature off as we play the national anthem.
stand up straight.
Number 3, Lisa Lozano. Number 4, Adele Galan. Number 5, Amy Garcia. Number 10, Ramsey Garcia. Number 11, Leanne Dowles. Number 12, Daniela Gata. Number 13, Brianna Gata. Number 14, Ashley Gonzalez.
Test 1, 2. Test.
Hello.
Test.
Mic check 1. Mic check 1.
Sounds good. Test 1, 2.
Here we go.
Test. Here we go.
It's not on this?
I don't think so.
Last one I saw was 27 and 6.
I think that's something like that. All right, here we go. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to this broadcast on 956sports.com, coming to you live from the University of Texas Pan American, where it is the Region 4 tournament. The Weslaco Panthers taking on San Antonio Stevens here on 956sports.com. I'm Carlos Roberto along with David Fox for tonight's broadcast. I'd like to thank our sponsors before we move forward. Payne Auto Group of the Rio Grande Valley, McDonald's, and South Texas College. In collaboration with K-West and WISD, we're bringing this broadcast live. So, David, got all that out of the way, but here we are back again. The Weslaco Panthers were here last year. The difference this year, Laura Van Tilburg is healthy, and she's playing, and she towers over everybody. Nobody on San Antonio Stevens is 6 foot or above. 5'11" is the tallest for them.
Yeah, and again, no stranger. They were here last year in the Sweet 16. Their second trip over here. Van Tilburg playing healthy, and in my opinion, just beginning to hitting on all cylinders. This team has risen to the occasion. They've only lost, but they're 37-3 last year and 37-2 going into this game. There's a couple of players on there who, if I'm not mistaken, may have already hit the century mark with 100 victories in their career. So, we look forward to a great game here. Stevens is here by way of victories over East Central, and they beat Churchill 50-43, and then they beat the Cibolo Steel 52-48 to get to this point.
All right, a little bit of a delay here in the game. Not sure what it's about. Weslaco getting ready to come out. Good crowd on hand for the Weslaco Panthers. Our cheerleaders are here also. So, a little home cooking here for the Weslaco crowd. Usually these tournaments, and this is, one of those rounds, second year in a row where they have the tournament here in the Rio Grande Valley. They had it in San Antonio and other parts of Texas years past, but in the Rio Grande Valley. So the Panthers, Lady Panthers, if they win tonight, they get to go home and rest and play in that regional championship tomorrow. All right, so here we go with the Stevens team with the ball right here. Handling the ball, the Lady Falcons working the perimeter right here. And let's see what they got right here. Going, driving, and shooting. call right there. It's going to be a foul right away, and that's going to be on Megan Pedales for first foul. And right away you can see they're calling this game real tight right off the bat.
Yeah, that's Angela Martin with the ball there on that foul there with Megan Pedales said. That's Angela Martin right there for a three-point shot. Rims
Shot no good, and here we go. Angela Villarreal with the rebound, looking for somebody to help her out. She needs to pass this one. Sherry picked up her dribble. Muniz now with the ball, working it as they cross the timeline now. And Muniz, a little bit of pressure being applied here by Stevens, but good job by Villarreal. Jazz Muniz is wide open, shoots the three-pointer, no good, follows her shot, nearly gets her own rebound. And so far, no score in this game, and already you can see Stevens coming out here pretty quick offensively and defensively. There's Summer Smith, the defensive specialist for the Lady Panthers, and the Lady Panthers will get the ball there on the tie-up.
You know, Summer Smith plays a lot of defense just the way Dennis Rodman used to play, tenacious defense. Never quit, never say die, always hustling, diving for balls, tying people up, and getting a lot of turnovers.
All right, so here we go now, and the pressure being applied here by the Lady Falcons. And no problem right here. Villarreal so quick on the dribble, working it here, going baseline, and fancy dribbling for her. Takes the shot, no good. Rebound Stevens. Big tall girl, probably that 5'11 girl is on Angela, and that is Martin on her. It's going to be a tough matchup there for Villarreal. Crowd making some noise here at the field house for the Lady Panthers.
That's just what you need right there, a turnover. A lot of pressure being put on by Angela Villarreal as well as Summer Smith.
Unforced turnover right there will go in the direction of the Lady Panthers. No score early on. We're at 6:42 in case you're tuning in here at 956sports.com. All right, so here we go. Villarreal, the pressure is kind of off a little bit now here for the Lady Falcons. Smith trying to feed it there to Villarreal, and she loses the ball there. And a little bit of a different, I guess, pressure you could say, because you could see the speed here and the quickness by Stevens. All right, handling the ball now. This is Aleman for the Lady Falcons. Working against Smith, puts the ball up there. No good. Rebound, Van Tilburg. Villarreal working it, looking to pass as always with that one-handed pass that she likes. Going to shoot right here, right inside the arc. No good, and we're still scoreless in this game.
Yeah, with the rebound there is Delisha Monroe. Takes it all the way down court.
Monroe right there taking the shot with Van Tilburg in her face, and kind of had to change her shot there because Van Tilburg would have blocked it if she goes in the other direction. Smith now looking to pass. Muniz wide open. Three-pointer no good. So far, both these two teams cold from the field.
Looks like they didn't take the lids off those rims just yet.
Shot from the outside, count that one, and score the first 2 points of the game for Martin. Baseline jumper is good.
Angela Martin with a long bomb from the three-point range.
And that's a three-pointer for her. And here we go. First scoring of the night belongs to Stevens. All right, Villarreal will slow it down. Really in a fast-paced game. Not a lot of offensive rebounding in this contest yet. And knocking that one out of bounds was Delisha Monroe. And although she's 5'11", she, is pretty tall, not 6 foot, but certainly in the paint there, doing a good job. Inside to Villarreal. Angela working against Martin. Working there, trying to go against her. Going to drive it, and going to be fouled. Didn't get the basket to fall, but she'll be going to the free throw line. Will Angela Villarreal.
It's kind of an unusual matchup because you've got probably one of the taller girls for the Lady Falcons covering the point guard. And, I'm assuming it's to try and block her vision and keep her from making a good pass just like that right there.
Villarreal off the glass right there to get the first 2 points of the game here for the Lady Panthers. 3-2-5-0-7 in the first quarter. All right.
Summer Smith worked right through that pick.
And here we go, a little pick and roll action by Stevens. And here we go. Good job here by Smith.
Oh, that's a terrible.
They're going to call a foul right there, and it looks like it's going to be on Van Tilburg, her first foul of the game. Going to the line here because she was in the shooting will be Nadine Aleman.
You see Aleman working on top of the key there, looking for picks on the left side and the right side, trying to shrug off Summer Smith because they know how important it is to this Panther offense to have Summer Smith playing some tenacious defense on the other side.
In and out of the rim right there for Aleman. And 4:48 in the first quarter. Hope you're enjoying this broadcast. Second shot right here. Panther fans making some noise, and the second one is good to score 1 point here for the Stevens, making it 4-2 first quarter. Now they'll apply the pressure. Doing a good job. Smith loses the ball, trying to get it to Van Tilburg right there. Instead, now will come up with it
Yeah, Van Tilburg did a good job there, just staying with her hands straight up in the air, staying vertical, making sure she didn't pick up a cheap foul.
Martin making the score 6-2 now with her second shot of the game is Martin. 5 points for her. Shot from the outside, three-pointer, no good for Jazz Muniz. Looking for that shot is Jazz, a sophomore here for the Lady Panthers. Alaman now handling the ball, going up against Summer Smith. Alaman trying to drive here, off the dribble, puts it up there, wild shot, no good, rebound, Van Tilburg. Here we go, Smith with the ball now, pushing it up the court, but it's blocked away by Alaman. Back inside to Martin, she takes the shot, and fouled, and scored a bucket there for Anja Martin. She will now have 7 points, and she'll try to add another one right here. She goes to the line. I'd like to thank those watching this broadcast also from the San Antonio School District, North ISD. They are also watching this broadcast, and right now their team on top by a score of 8-2. And going to the line here will be Anja Martin for the Lady Falcons.
Yeah, Martin, the workhorse for this team. She's got, obviously the bulk of the points, but she's also got the task of covering Villarreal, which, puts a lot of pressure on her because Villarreal is probably one of the quicker players in the court, and she's always got the ball in her hand. So, she's got a double task of playing defense and then trying to pump up a bunch of points on the offensive side.
I'd like to thank North ISD, Anissa Hastings, coach of the Lady Falcons, and also Kirby Jameson, North ISD Assistant Athletic Director, for all her help in getting this broadcast on the internet here, not only for the folks here in the Rio Grande Valley, but for those up in the San Antonio area as well. All right, so Martin going to the line here. And Martin with 8 points already in this game. She's got a three-pointer. She can shoot inside. And here she is at the free throw line and scored right there. Easy bucket there from the Charity Sprite for Martin. Looks like Martin, the really go-to girl right now, offensively and defensively for the Lady Falcons. Angela Villarreal after the timeout, seeing what she can do. Nice pass inside to Megan Perales and score it right there. And Megan, she's so crafty. She finds that little spot underneath, and she makes those easy buckets.
Monroe on the three-pointer there.
No good, but the rebound there by Martin. Another two-pointer there. Easy bucket for Martin. Someone's going to have to block her out. 11-4 is our score right now here. Lady Falcons on top. Westlaco on this fast action-packed game and nice pace as well. Inside, Perales, she'll work it there. Lost it momentarily, back to Muniz. Muniz driving, Van Tilburg, let's see what she can do. She gets her hands on the ball. She shoots it from about 10 foot out and scored right there for Van Tilburg. She's been the workhorse for the Lady Panthers in the playoffs. She's got two right here.
Two things on that play right there, Carlos, is that an and one? Is the footwork by Van Tilburg to work her way down to the bottom of the key, and then secondly, the soft touch with the shooter's roll to get that ball to drop in the bucket.
27 points in that first game, 24 points in the second game for Van Tilburg, 18 earlier this week, and she's got 2 so far in this contest. Shot from the outside, no good. Westlaco with the ball. That foul, by the way, was against Summer Smith, her first foul of the game. 3 minutes remain in the first quarter. It is 11-6 with Lady Falcons on top. Not a lot of pressure right here, so Van Tilburg will take this one up the court herself. A good ball handler is Van Tilburg. Nice pass as well to Villarreal. Villarreal finding the open man. That's Summer Smith shooting. Baseline no good. Perales, nice little rebound right there. And off the glass, score 2 more points for Megan Perales. And now the Lady Panthers on a little bit of a run here to make the score 11-8.
Yeah, Megan Perales just overcame everything there and overpowered.
Aleman shoots it right there, and that's a 2-pointer for the Lady Falcons as Aleman scores there for the Lady Falcons.
Yeah, we're in for a great game here, Carlos.
13-8 is our score. Villarreal, count it! Angela Villarreal gets on the board here, and now it's a 3-point game, 13-10. Lady Falcons leading 2-12 in the first quarter. Here we go, driving, shooting, 16-footer, and that's good.
Wow.
Scored that one for Monroe.
Yeah, great shot there. Just moved to her left, just got enough of a gap between her and Van Tilburg to get that shot off.
15-10, a lot of scoring now, 158. Laura Van Tilburg driving, trying to draw the foul. She'll go to the line, and picking up the foul there will be Monroe. And it'll be Delisha Monroe, her first foul of the game.
Yeah, Van Tilburg, smart player there. Realized that Monroe was right behind her and kind of just forced her way in there and drew the body and picked up a good foul. Van Tilburg's a great free throw shooter, by the way.
Laura Van Tilburg to the line right now. And a little preview of what the University of Texas Pan American can see, because Van Tilburg signed earlier this year free throw is good to be playing for the Lady Broncs coming this fall. Good game, like you said, 15-11, as the Lady Panthers keeping this one close. Lady Falcons, usually the San Antonio teams are the favorites and might be in this game. But so far, second free throw is good there for Van Tilburg. Lady Panthers going to need every point that they can get. 15-12, three-point game. 1:48 remaining in the first quarter. Aleman here handling the ball. Aleman to Martin now. Martin driving. Outside shot, but there was a whistle right before that. And they're going to call a traveling violation. And that's going to go up against, she's not on my roster. Yes, she is. I'm sorry. That's Anithia Newton with the travel. So a break right here for the Lady Panthers. Van Tilburg handling it to Smith. Smith being pressured right there. And yeah, you got to call that foul. They're calling it pretty tight. And that's going to go against Angela Martin, her first foul of the game. Putting a little bit too much body right there on Summer Smith.
Is that 1 or 2 on Martin?
That's her first foul. All right, so here we go. Smith looking to inbound right now to Villarreal, and Villarreal has the ball. We'll spread this out a little bit here and see what Villarreal can do. Working it around the back. Foul. Yep, they're going to call that carrying, as the officials have called that against Angie a little bit here in the playoffs. So we'll have to make that adjustment. 1:22 now here in the first quarter.
Look at Summer Smith. She's ready to play some defense. Works right through that pick.
Aleman looking to drive against Smith. No good. Rebound. Blocked there by Van Tilburg. Her first block of the game. Outside shot. Monroe. No good. Rebound and inside. No good. And another shot right there. Pedal is fighting for that one. And Van Tilburg finally will get that one and clear everything out. We're under a minute now at 57 seconds. Here comes Villarreal. Loses the ball. And they're going to say it was out on her. So Lady Falcons with a 15-12 lead. They got 54.2 seconds to work with right here. And they're up once again 15-12. Aleman now here with the ball. Looking to go against Van Tilburg. Driving, trying to draw a foul. Nothing doing here, as Aleman has not done too well there with her shooting or her drives. And here we go. Smith wanted to dish inside to Van Tilburg. That's usually the play they like to work with. But coming from behind and knocking that one out, and it was Aleman. So how much? We got 36.7 seconds here for the Lady Panthers. Underneath, Villarreal, shot good. 2 points there for Angela Villarreal, and the Panthers cut into that lead. A 1-point game, 15-14, 28 seconds left in the first quarter. We got ourselves a good one here, as you would expect, live on 956sports.com. Final seconds here of the first quarter. They'll hold for the last shot. This is when the Villarreal usually likes to pick the pocket of the person handling the ball.
And Martin is not in.
Aleman now with the ball. Working against Smith. Also there is Newton, and they're going to play a little pick and roll here. Aleman will take a shot, 3 seconds left. Bounces and falls in. And that'll be the final shot, as the last 2 points belong to San Antonio Stevens. They have a 3-point lead. The score is 17-14. We'll be right back to bring you second quarter action.
Copyright in Weslaco, home to all your digital printing needs in the Valley. At Copyright, you can sit down with one of our creative consultants to design that perfect program for your event. If you need a photo for that milestone time in life, we have the latest technology combined with endless creativity to capture that special time. We do photo enlargements, banners, and for new businesses, we can create signs, business cards, flyers, and more. Copyright in Weslaco, located on Westgate behind Walgreens. For printing done right, Copyright. Copyright.
All right, so we move on now to the second quarter. Stevens on top, 17-14. So far, quietly, Van Tilburg with 4 points in the game for the Lady Panthers. And the big person, the big scorer right now here, it looks like for looking for the score sheet here that we got the University of Texas Pan American on one side, and we got Newton here. She's got looking for total points there. We'll get to that here. It's 10 points for Martin in the first quarter. Block there by Van Tilburg. Another block there for Laura as Monroe trying to take that one up strong. Here comes Aleman. That one's a three-pointer, and count that one there. Aleman scores 3 points here. First points for the second quarter. Van Tilburg. Muniz, if she can get hot, look out now, and she misses that one here for the Lady Panthers.
I know it's early in the quarter, but this is a very, very important possession right here.
All right, Monroe driving. And that's going to be a foul. Looks like it against Van Tilburg.
Wow.
That's Laura's second foul of the game. And it's early on here in the second quarter. 20-14 is our score. Delisha Monroe, she had 2 points in the first quarter. She'll shoot the free throw. And that one is good. As a team, they're 3 for, let's see, I'm sorry, not 3 for 3, but 3 for 4 are the Lady Falcons. Second one is also good to make the score 22-14, a little bit of a run here for the Lady Falcons.
Yeah, it's important that the Lady Panthers score at least a bucket here.
All right, here we go now, Villarreal. Muniz, Smith, looking to drive, gonna work it around. She's got Jazz right there. Trying to go inside, but they've done a very good job. And Villarreal shooting from the outside. They've done a very good job. The defense of Monroe has been spectacular against Van Tilburg. Got to watch out here. Monroe now. 22-14 is the score. Aleman now driving. Will give it up there and work the ball right back out.
Look at some
Monroe,
work that.
Monroe looking here, and she'll pass it out to Newton, and Newton back to Monroe. Monroe, let's see if she can drive here. Van Tilburg now with 2 fouls, has to be careful. And that one looked like it may have been partially blocked. I'm not sure. Had a bad angle from where I'm sitting. Here comes Villarreal. Let's see if they can go inside to Van Tilburg. As Newton's done a good job against Van Tilburg, and they're going to call a foul. Looks like it here. And that one looks like it's going to be not Aleman, but against number 22, Samantha Washington, her first foul.
Yeah, Stevens gone to a more traditional, looks like a 2-3 zone instead of a man-to-man they were playing earlier.
Inbound here, Muniz. Villarreal. Once again, unable to get inside to Van Tilburg. Pass it right here, Jazz. Working it around the perimeter to Smith and back to Villarreal. And they're double teaming with Aleman and Monroe. They're practically double teaming Laura Van Tilburg. Gonna have to work out a play for her. But nothing is open right here. It's just great defense so far by the Lady Falcons. Villarreal trying to create something behind the back. Passes it across the court to Smith. Smith trying to go inside. She does. That's usually a pass to Van Tilburg. And they're gonna see that one hit the baseline. And then so the Falcons will get the ball. I don't think Van Tilburg was anticipating the pass from Smith.
No, she was busy getting herself in position to try and get a board. That's what she was doing.
5:34 here in the second quarter, 22-14. Drive inside, counted here for Newton. (24-14), here we go. Lady Panthers have not been able to score here in the second quarter, and another turnover. 2 turnovers in a row right here because of the tough defense of the Lady Falcons. Van Tilburg on the floor right now playing with 2 personal fouls.
And Martin still hasn't come back into the game. Going over the stat sheet, she's got 2 fouls herself.
Newton driving here against Villarreal. Shot from the outside. That one is no good. Rebound, Van Tilburg.
Need a big bucket here.
4:52 left in the second quarter, 24-14. And Villarreal tried to feed it inside. Not a good pass, and Monroe comes up with it. Newton now with the drive. Should be an easy bucket. Villarreal trying to stop her from shooting that one. But Newton takes it up strong and scores 2 points, and she'll go to the line. 26-14 now is our score, as Weslaco has gone cold here in the second quarter. With an 8-0 run, 9-0 run now for San Antonio Stevens, 27-14. No points here in the second quarter for the Lady Panthers. Let's see what they're doing to Van Tilburg there, because Van Tilburg has not taken many shots here in this game. They'll try it right here. Monroe taking it up strong. Count it! First 2 points of the second quarter, and Van Tilburg draws a foul, scores the bucket, and she'll go to the line.
That's just the kind of play you need if you're the Lady Panthers, to get the little spark going, get a little ignited fire on the team.
And that little play there to Van Tilburg when she drives the baseline right there, or she drives the lane, I should say, and draws the foul. So far, she's 2 for 2 with that play. Free throw is good, and she's perfect there from the free throw line, 3 for 3. So the Lady Panthers down by 10, 27-17. 4:20 in the second quarter. Monroe handling the ball here, the big girl against Van Tilburg. Van Tilburg playing with 2 fouls, has to be careful. And, she knows that she's in foul trouble, so Newton takes it straight to the hole.
There's Jazz in the corner.
Van Tilburg to the other round. Perales, that little plays work for them as well, but can't get the friendly bounce there for Megan Perales. Aleman now handling the ball, looking for a pick. She gets it. Now she'll drive. And nice block there. They're going to call a foul. Looked like that was all ball, but I believe it's going to be Van Tilburg with her 3rd foul. And she's going to have to sit down right here. And who's going to come in for her? You can't replace a 6'3" post, but Amy Garcia will be coming off the bench as she takes off her warm-up top and will come in to spell Van Tilburg, who has 3 fouls. Aleman scores right there. And the bucket is good, or the free throw is good.
Megan Perales going to have to step it up underneath and get some of those boards.
Second one is good.
Lady Falcons can really shoot the free throws.
All right, here we go now. So far, I think the player of this game has got to be Monroe for the Lady Falcons, the way she's been playing Van Tilburg with the great defense. The guard's going to have to step it up right here for the Lady Panthers, with Van Tilburg now out of the game, sitting down with 3 fouls. Villarreal. She's a scoring machine as well for Weslaco, but the tough defense for the Falcons denying her here. Traveling on Smith. She can't believe the call. Turnover.
Wow.
Let me update the scoreboard. 31-17. Lady Falcons from San Antonio wearing the white uniforms, leading right now in the second quarter. 3:08 in the third quarter. Newton handling the ball. Shot from the outside. That's Aleman with a 3-pointer. Counted right here as Aleman is on fire for the Lady Falcons. 34-17. A big lead here for San Antonio Stevens. Villarreal loses the ball here. Coming up with it is Aleman. Aleman's going to drive. D'Angelo already with a foul. Didn't want to pick up another one. Easy 2 buckets. 2 points here for Lady Falcons. $15 points for Aleman, and right now it is 36-17 with the guys from, or not the guys, but the girls from San Antonio on top. We'll be right back.
Nobody captures the drama of competition like 956sports.com.
But the Bobcats are gonna go!
Our stories are not just about athletics,
Guys, this is about life. This is not always about football.
but about the human spirit you find in sports.
You accelerate to the point of attack!
I know it's going to be hard the next 2 months.
What was I gonna do for my family, for my brothers, for my sister, for my mother?
956sports.com.
The Tigers win it! The Tigers win it!
Be part of the experience.
And then Calchelsa pours it on here in the third quarter.
Possession, Lady Panthers.
All right, so here we go now. Working the ball, coming into the game is Gonzalez here for the Lady Panthers. And pass across to Jazz Muniz. She shoots a three-pointer. Count it for Jazz Muniz. 3 points right there.
Jazz Muniz is one of those girls that can really start stroking the ball and put up points in a hurry.
All right, so Lady Panthers trying to make a comeback right here now. 2:08 in the first quarter. Inside Monroe, no good. Rebound Perales. And here we go in the other direction. Angela Villarreal working it. And passes inside, finds Smith, and Smith goes down hard and scored there that's Amy Garcia actually, who would go to the line after the lay-in.
A great drive there by Villarreal. No look pass, hits Garcia underneath.
Shot is good there for Amy Garcia. So a 6-0 run here for the Lady Panthers. 36-23 now is the score. Shot, count that one there for Newton. Newton scoring right there. Now Villarreal. Foul going to be called. Yep. Not sure who's going to count it on. The officials will look back.
Yeah, they look at each other.
Foul's going to be on Washington, it looks like. Samantha Washington, number 22. She'll pick up her second foul. I'd like to make a correction. That's Julia Rendon, who's wearing number 14. Rendon, with the points right there, was giving the credit to someone else on the team, but Rendon having an excellent game so far here for the Lady Falcons. Newton here with the ball, driving, baseline, no good. Rebound, Stevens takes it up strong, and Perales will come down with it.
Yeah, Megan Perez just cleaned house right there. Went right up, cut the ball at tight point. Jazz Muniz right here, she can get hot quick.
Shot right there by Muniz is no good. Rebound Perales, and she fights for it. And now coming up, it will be Garcia. They tie him up. Possession arrow says it goes in favor of the Lady Panthers. Coming into the game here. It'll be Woods coming into the game here. Shanice Woods for the Lady Falcons. Gonzalez passing it to Villarreal. Villarreal can shoot from the outside as well, but she's closely guarded by Newton. Trying to go off the good. Feed it inside to Garcia, but a good job there by Meadows to block that one away. 1 minute left here, 48-23. Stevens on top. Rendon with the ball here. Rendon going up against Gonzalez, and Gonzalez draws a foul, or will actually foul Rendon.
Must have gone a little run, 6-2 run coming into this last 51 seconds.
First foul of the game here for Gonzalez. Rendon's shot is good, and score another one there for Julia Rendon. She'll shoot two.
Wow. I don't think they've missed a free throw as a team.
17 points for Julia Rendon. They missed one free throw very early in the game, and that's it. 40-23 is our score. 41 seconds here for the Lady Panthers to work with. And inside pass to Gonzalez. It's just so difficult to pass inside here with Monroe and the girls doing a good job here for Lady Falcons. Shoot there is good, and count that one there for Rendon, another one. No, I'm sorry, that's going to be Woods who scored that one. Villarreal driving, taking the shot, no good. Monroe, and it's going to be Falcons' ball. I'm not sure who knocked that one out of bounds. 42-23 is the score. 10.1 seconds here for the Lady Falcons to do some damage. Rendon, 8 seconds for Rendon. Driving, 5 seconds off the glass, no good. Rebound Perales. Foul called. And the officials will talk this one over to find out who it goes against. Then on Woods, number 4. Shanice Woods.
Certainly important now to score as many points as you can with the clock not ticking if you're the Lady Panthers.
No good. That'll do it. As the Lady Falcons hold on to the ball right there, they lead by a score of 42-23. It is halftime right now. We will be right back.
In Weslaco, home to all your digital printing needs in the Valley. At Copyright, you can sit down with one of our creative consultants to design that perfect program for your event. If you need a photo for that milestone time in life, we have the latest technology combined with endless creativity to capture that special time. We do photo enlargements, banners, and for new businesses, we can create signs, business cards, flyers, and more. Copyright in Weslaco, located on Westgate behind Walgreens. For printing done right, Copyright.
Nobody captures the drama of competition like 956sports.com.
But the Bobcats are gonna go!
Our stories are not just about athletics,
Guys, this is about life. This is not always about football.
but about the human spirit you find in sports.
You accelerate to the point of attack!
I know it's going to be hard the next 2 months.
What was I going to do for my family, for my brothers, for my sister, for my mother?
956sports.com.
The Tigers win it! The Tigers win it!
Be part of the experience.
And then Calchelsa pours it on here in the third quarter. Well, it is halftime right now here, and the Lady Panthers losing right now to the Stevens Falcons by a score of 42-23. And taking a look here at total points, it's Julia Rendon leading all scorers right now with 17 points. The quick guard for the Falcons is doing a good job. Also, it is Martin with 10 points, and right behind her will be Monroe with 6 points, 7 points for Newton, and 2 points there for Shanice Woods. For the Lady Panthers, as we take a look at the totals for them, 7 total points for Laura Van Tilburg, and we'll go to that here in a little bit. 6 points for Angela Villarreal, 4 points for Megan Perales, a 3-pointer for Jazz Muniz, and then Amy Garcia. She had that bucket off the glass and then the free throw, so she's got 3 points in this contest. But so far, I think one of the stories here going to at the half here to talk about is how do you play? You got 3 fouls for Van Tilburg. Do you bring her right back and let her start? There's only 5 fouls in high school basketball, so do you bring her right back here to start the second half? What do you do, Coach?
I've been wrong about 10 times this season, 10 out of 10. But, she's probably arguably one of the best players in South Texas, and you got to get her in the court. I think she plays very smart defensively. She usually goes and swats the ball away after it's left the other player's hand. But, it depends on how the officials are going to call the game. They're going to be real tight. They're going to let them play a little bit. It seems like they played a little bit tight in the first half. But, certainly it's important for her to get the motor running on the offensive side of the ball, as well as Jazz Muniz. She can put up a three-pointer in a hurry and put up a lot of points really quick. So, it's a big obstacle to overcome, but it's not one that has never been done. I remember last year the Lady Panthers were in a real tight game in Furias, I think it was, and they came back from a big deficit in a short amount of time. So it's not uncharted water for these young ladies to overcome these kind of obstacles.
And as you look at the Falcons, take a look at the stat sheet as far as personal fouls are concerned. Only 2 personal fouls for Angela Martin. That's the only person is not really in foul trouble. She didn't play much in that second quarter. I don't think did she play at all in the second quarter. Her minutes are only 6 minutes. Here as I take a look at the stat sheet from the University of Texas Pan American, only 2 personal fouls for her. Everyone else, 1 personal foul. You got 2 for Washington and 2 for Meadows. So, they're looking good. Coach Hastings, though, has to be happy the way her guards have been playing, especially Julia Rendon, who has done a fantastic job for them. She is a senior, the guard there for the Lady Falcons, been able to drive real well. She's got a couple of three-pointers as well, does Rendon, and she really seems the go-to girl there for the Lady Falcons from the three-point line. She's actually 1 of 2 from the three-point line is she's 2 for 2 actually from the three-point line, is Julia Rendon. She's 5 of 10 from the field, and then she's a 5 of 6 from the free throw line. So just an outstanding job, Julia Rendon. I mean, the way she's been playing, the way she's been scoring, really the go-to girl for the Lady Falcons in this game, I guess you can say.
Yeah, I agree. And Martin got in trouble with probably around 5.5 minute mark of the first quarter, and she put up, if I'm not mistaken, the first 10 points for the Lady Falcons. And as she went out with the foul trouble, Rendon stepped it up and took over and pumped in her 17 points. So they've got a couple of players who can put up a lot of points, and when one's slacking off, the other one picks up the slack for them. The Lady Panthers did the same thing when they played Del Rio a couple of weeks, or last week, I should say. They had players scoring from all different positions, and then they're going to need a lot of that in the second half if they plan to make a comeback.
All right, the Lady Falcons are shooting 45.5% from the field, and 15 of 33 shooting for them. The Lady Panthers 42.9%, 9 of 21. So not as many attempts here for the Lady Panthers. They're going to have to get their offense going, but it's very, very. One thing you really don't see on the stat sheet is the defense. Very quick. And they got 2 5'11" girls, and these girls are muscular girls. They take up some space there. They're not just tall and lanky. They're built like you try to drive on them, and it's going to be very difficult.
Yeah, and they're also very versatile. Either one of them can handle the ball at the very top of the key. And you've got Martin, who's playing defense against Angela Villarreal, which is no easy task. Villarreal probably one of the fastest point guards in South Texas, and Martin, a big girl, 5'11", is managing to keep up with her, and that says a lot about her athleticism.
All right, well, halftime is almost over. Go ahead and take a break, and we'll come back with second half action.
Home to all your digital printing needs in the Valley. At Copyright, you can sit down with one of our creative consultants to design that perfect program for your event. If you need a photo for that milestone time in life, we have the latest technology combined with endless creativity to capture that special time. We do photo enlargements, banners, and for new businesses, we can create signs, business cards, flyers, and more. Copyright in Weslaco, located on Westgate behind Walgreens. For printing done right, Copyright. Copyright.
Nobody captures the drama of competition like 956sports.com.
But the Bobcats are gonna go!
Our stories are not just about athletics,
Guys, this is about life. This is not always about football.
but about the human spirit you find in sports.
You accelerate to the point of attack!
I know it's going to be hard the next 2 months.
What was I going to do for my family, for my brothers, for my sister, for my mother?
956sports.com.
The Tigers win it! The Tigers win it!
Be part of the experience.
And then Coach Elsa pours it on here in the third quarter.
Nobody.
All right, so second half action about to begin right here. I'd like to thank our sponsors once again, Payne Auto Group of the Rio Grande Valley, McDonald's, South Texas College, and also I'd like to talk to us about some of our Mid-Valley sponsors as well. I'd like to thank them. Also, Ultimate Fitness Center, Jason Martinez over there, and the crew at UFC. I'd like to thank them for their support at 956sports.com. Miriam Guerra, Allstate Insurance in the Weslaco area, and GL Group, Robert J. Garza. Thanks for all the support at 956sports.com. You're watching live action of the regional tournament. It is San Antonio Stevens on top right of Weslaco, 42-23. I'm Carlos Roberto along with David Fox for this broadcast. And offensively, David, what do the Lady Panthers need to do to get some more points on the board? Because not a lot of points scored there in the second quarter.
I think they showed a lot of patience in moving the ball and working it around as best that they could. And in the first quarter, they started off really cold. And in the second quarter, I think they only scored, 6 points. So, obviously you got to pick up the pace a little bit more and make sure that they get good quality shots.
Absolutely. 9 points total scored, which is not a big difference from 6, which you speculated. So, yeah, offensively, they got to try to get something going a little bit more. We always talk about the sophomore, Jasmine East, just such an incredible game that she had. A couple of games back in that game at the Del Rio when they were playing against Del Rio, game taking place in San Antonio, where she was just incredible, and she had a great night. Did Jasmine East, all her points coming from the three-point line, and she had 12, 15, 18 points in that game, and they were all three-pointers. if she can get out of it, can maybe work her way to that three-point line, maybe set up some type of picks for her at that three-point line, the Lady Panthers can get back into this contest. It's going to be very, very difficult to get anything inside. First of all, Van Tilburg has, those 3 fouls. And I know that's more on the defensive end, but still, they're going to be working her very, very hard. And then just very, very tough. Monroe, number 25 for the Lady Falcons, just so difficult to work against. And she puts a body on Van Tilburg and pushes her out. So I think it's going to be up to the guards and the shooting from the outside with Villarreal. If Smith can get in the action a little bit. I know she's a defensive specialist, but she can also score. She's done it in the past. And of course, Jazz Muniz.
Yeah, they're going to have to dig down deep and go back and pick up some of the knowledge they have had over the last 74 wins they've had in the last 2 years and kind of figure out what they need to do mentally to get back into this game.
Yep, I'd love to be listening to what Coach Fino is talking about her team right now. Usually that's where those inspirational speeches come from, as the Lady Panthers come straight from the locker room onto the court because they're running out a little bit late. Coach Fino taking all the time she can to get her team, and you can see the Lady Panthers are running to the bench here as this game is getting started. And Van Tilburg does come back onto the court with 3 fouls. All right, so here we go now. Working it inside. They'll go right back. And she's back into the game. Ms. Martin, 2 points right there to get things started here in the third quarter. 44-23. Let's see what the Panthers got here.
Lady Falcons come out in a 2-1-2 defense.
All right, working the ball around. Villarreal looking for Muniz. Muniz driving. Villarreal takes a shot, partially blocked there, and Monroe, that is Monroe with the block. Good defense right here for the Lady Falcons on that possession. Work the ball around the perimeter. Shooting from the outside, that one no good, but rebounded there by Newton. Newton takes it back up strong, going up against Perales, and Perales takes that one away from her. Here we go. Summer Smith handling the ball. Loses it there, gets it right back, takes it up strong, fouled, and she'll go to the line.
That's exactly what they need to do. Take the ball straight to the rack, get as many points as they can, either on a shot like that or a free throw. So long as the clock's not ticking and they're scoring points, they're in good shape.
And the foul, it's a 3rd foul on Martin. She now has 3 in the game, and she just come right back out under a minute. Not even a minute is played, and she's picked up her 3rd foul for Martin. Free throw is good there for Summer Smith. Smith, 2nd free throw, and it's also good. 44-25, Lady Panthers need to just try to scratch and claw their way back into this game. Newton to Rendon, back and forth they go. They're working right here. Monroe against Van Tilburg. We're playing with 3 fouls. It won't go there. And Laura will take this one out.
You saw there how she plays defense, and we were talking about that earlier in the broadcast. She usually just stays with her hands up in the air. It's hard enough for anybody to get a shot over somebody that tall.
All right, so Villarreal trying to work it here, getting the call here from Coach Fino. Smith and Villarreal back and forth as they try to run their offense here. 6:25 in the third quarter. It's 44-25. Lady Falcons. Inside, Perales finds Van Tilburg. Van Tilburg, nice shot inside. That's a good offensive series there from the Lady Panthers.
And again, her footwork so critical in making that move. And you realize what she did there, what a lot of bigs don't do. She didn't put the ball down on the court so somebody could take it from her. She kept it up high where nobody could reach it.
All right, here we go now. Lady Falcons. Shot, 15-footer, no good. Follows the shot. Martin, she can't get it to go. Good job by Megan Perales blocking her out. Here's Summer Smith working against Rendon. Takes it up strong, no good. Rendon may have got a little touch of that ball right there. Now here she goes, working in the other direction. Feeds it, and a good little pass right there, and scoring it there is Alicia Meadows.
Yeah, Rendon, great pass. Took it all the way, held the ball to the very last second, much like a quarterback would on the option, and then gave it up to the girl who had the open shot.
46-27, 5-28. Smith, a little bit of pressure on her. Now to Perales, trying to go inside once again, but this time it's stolen, and good job there by Meadows playing against Van Tilburg. Tried to run that same play they had the last time out. Shot from the outside. That one counted smooth for Monroe.
Monroe so smooth from way outside.
48-27. Better defense is going to be needed here for the Lady Panthers if they're going to get back into this game. So 5 minutes left in the third quarter. Alice, open shot, shoots it, and count it. Megan having a good game here for the Lady Panthers. Another 2 points for her. She's got 6 in this game, 4:50 in the third quarter.
You know, the defense that the Lady Falcons are playing is forcing the offense of Wesco to play way outside the perimeter. You'll see when the next trip down.
Taking the shot right there is Martin. Rebound Monroe against Muniz and fouled. And that's going to be on Jazz Muniz. She had really no place to go. Monroe is so much bigger than Muniz. She just kind of pushed her in the back, tried to get her to miss, but nothing doing. And Monroe will go to the line here.
Yeah, Monroe is just smooth on the court.
Delisha Monroe.
Watch how far out Wesco is, Carlos, on this offensive set because the defensive pressure is being put on. They're playing the game outside of the three-point line.
42-36. I'm sorry. 51-29, 4:28 left in the third. Turnover. Rendon. Quickly down the court. She'll work it back. She sees the defense cut back. Good job there by Megan Perales. Monroe now here going up against Villarreal. Outside to Martin. Back and forth. She takes the three-point from way downtown and count that one. That was right inside the NBA arc and scored right there. A three-pointer for Stevens. 54-29. Another turnover. And here we go now. Lady Falcons working here nicely. Rendon handling the ball here for Stevens. Meadows taking the shot, no good. Van Tilburg will take that one away, and she's fouled. Is that going to be on Newton, or is it going to be on Monroe? Let's see, I'm sorry. Is that going to be on Martin? It'll be on Monroe, her second foul. 2 fouls on Monroe. 3:41 left in the third. Score is right there on your screen, 54-29.
Look at how far that offense is.
They tried that play once again, go inside and try to find the open man underneath, but it won't go, and Rendon scores an easy bucket in transition. 56-29 now, 3:20 in the third quarter. Villarreal a little frustrated right here. She's trying to get this going. Travel, Van Tilburg, and another turnover right there. Turnovers have been a factor in this game. 12 turnovers for the Lady Panthers in that first half. Only 3 for San Antonio Stevens in the first half.
Travel.
Lady Panthers stifled here. And let's see if they can get something going. Muniz. These like to shoot those three-pointers, working in here to Van Tilburg. Van Tilburg driving, shooting, goes in, halfway in almost, and comes right back out. She'll go to the line.
Yeah, Van Tilburg's usually tough when she gets in there underneath the basket. She just hasn't been able to get down there. They're playing their offense again just so far up on top of the key.
Laura's been perfect from the free throw line, a 3 for 3 in this game. Makes that one right there for the Lady Panthers. Second free throw here for Van Tilburg. It's good. 56-31 now. 2:44 in the third quarter. Rendon driving here. Defense is there for Lady Panthers. She feeds this one inside. Nice little pass there. And nothing doing there offensively though for Stevens. Smith now working it. Passing here. Muniz. He'll take the three-pointer. No good. Van Tilburg trying to get that one knocked out of bounds. It looked like it was against Stevens, but looks like Van Tilburg may have got a hand on it.
I guess he was playing the logic one on that one since Ventilla was the tallest girl. She's the one most likely to hit it out.
2:13 here in the third quarter. 56-31. And here we go now. Van Dorn working against Smith. Real quick, taking the shot, in and out, and going right back up and strong. She is fouled. It's Angela Martin playing with 3 fouls to go to the line.
This is the second year we've seen San Antonio schools down here and have somebody that's really, really skilled with the point position with the ball handling. Not to take anything away from Angela Villarreal, because she's certainly...
She's right up there with him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, just
absolutely.
Taking a look at the talent we've seen from San Antonio over the past couple of years. Villarreal is certainly right up there with him, and so is Van Tilburg. 1:47 here. Left in the third quarter. Lady Panthers see what they can do here. Maybe they can make a little run here. They'll have to get some shots from the outside, but just the defense is there. Villarreal takes the shot and count it. 3-pointer there for Angela Villarreal. Making the score now, 56-34.
She needs to do a lot more of that.
129. Yeah, they need some rain of some threes here, and they need some defensive stops as well. Here we go. Villarreal trying to press the action right here.
Pull up.
Working in here. Trying to create something off the dribble. Pass to Muniz inside to Vantilla. Vantilla will take that one off the glass and score it there. 20-point game though, it's still, even though the Lady Panthers score 5 quick points.
I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that they're not giving the Lady Falcons enough time to set up that defense that they've been playing. They can just get out and transition really quick. Makes it a lot more difficult for them to set that defense up.
Lady Panthers need another stop right here. Rendon, shot from the outside, 3-pointer, no good, and rebound Weslaco. Here comes Angie now, working it, looking to pass it around the back here. 39 seconds left in the third quarter. Muniz, 3-pointer, taking that shot, count it! An 8-0 run here for the Lady Panthers, 56-39, 30 seconds left in the third quarter. Rendon will slow this one down. 8 quick points for Weslaco. Rendon now. We'll work some clock, 18 seconds now.
Do a 5-second call right here.
Smith trying to steal the ball away. And looking to draw a foul with Smith. She goes down hard as Newton sets the pick. Again, the ball off of Newton. 5 seconds. Rendon will take the shot and score it. That's the final. That'll do it, Rendon. A lot of work right there to get the 2 points. Work the clock to perfection. And put the 2 points in the bucket right there to make the score 58-39.
If I'm not mistaken, that's the way she finished the first quarter as well. She held the ball just long enough to get the last shot off.
We'll be right back.
In Weslaco, home to all your digital printing needs in the Valley. At Copyright, you can sit down with one of our creative consultants to design that perfect program for your event. If you need a photo for that milestone time in life, we have the latest technology combined with endless creativity to capture that special time. We do photo enlargements, banners, and for new businesses, we can create signs, business cards, flyers, and more. Copyright in Weslaco, located on Westgate behind Walgreens. For printing done right, Copyright.
Thank you. Laura Van Tilburg, 13 points, leading Weslaco. 21 points for Julia Rendon. 15 points for Martin. 11 points for Delisha Monroe. Take a look at turnovers. 17 turnovers for the Lady Panthers. Only 4 turnovers here total for Lady Falcons. All right, here we go. Final 8 minutes. Weslaco has to make a run here, down 58-39.
See, they just can't play offense like that.
Villarreal working it inside, driving, baseline, feeds it to Van Tilburg, wasn't expecting it, and taking a shot there is that Smith. Summer Smith scoring right there for the Lady Panthers. Yeah, got something going here, a 10-2 run for Lady Panthers.
Yeah, because they're breaking down that defense. They're not playing the ball up on the top of the key anymore. Great pass.
A good job there by Summer Smith to come across. And yep, apply a little pressure right there on Meadows, and Meadows turned the ball over. Here we go. Lady Panthers can cut into this lead again with a quality possession, 58-41. Just cut it to 10. Slowly but surely, but right now they got a little bit more than that to go.
So they got the big girl Martin up here on top, so they should have some way of getting the ball underneath to Van Tilburg. Of course, that's easier said than done.
Summer working it off the glass, no good, and nearly rebounded there by the Panthers. Here comes Martin. Oh, that's a double dribble, and the Lady Panthers will get the ball back. A lot of Panther fans here. If they score a three-point right here, they're going to erupt. It's a 10-2 run here for the Lady Panthers. Villarreal.
That's what you need right there.
Feeds it inside of Van Tilburg, and no foul call. Unbelievable there. The way they've been calling the game, that's the only reason why it looked like a foul. So here we go, Rendon. Very quick there, working against Summer. Takes the shot, no good. And rebound, Villarreal. Here she goes. Angela.
Hit her in the corner, hit her in the corner, hit her in the corner.
Yep, Jazz is open, but Villarreal will take the three-pointer. It's no good. Got Jazz Muniz over there for a chance, maybe for a three-pointer. And now both these two teams have gone cold here in the last couple of possessions. 58-41. The score on your screen is correct. We're at 6 minutes and 18 seconds left in the game. Still plenty of time here for the Panthers to make a run. Rendon. And that's going to be a turnover. Is it? Or they're knocked out of bounds, it looked like. Yep. It'll be Stevens' ball. Looked like it was off the hands of Monroe, but it was actually tapped out of bounds by Weslaco.
She'll shoot that.
Taking the shot from right inside the three-pointer, no good. Martin comes up strong. And, you know, I'm not sure how they call that foul, but they don't call the other one on the other side, but they do. So and now 4 fouls. Yeah, it's 4 fouls now on Laura.
You know, and I'm not knocking the officials, but I'll go back to the way Laura's been playing defense all year long. She doesn't get up in anybody's face. She just stands there because she's tall enough to create a hindrance on anybody's shot.
Martin scores right here, 59-41. Van Tilburg's going to stay in this game. You got 6 minutes and 4 seconds left, so you're going to have to play with 4 fouls. And she has to be careful on the defensive side of the boards there, or defensive side of the game. Jazz now handling the ball, and she does a very good job. Just a sophomore here for the Lady Panthers. Summer can't find anything here. Villarreal trying to create something.
They're too close to each other.
He has to get away from that baseline. He's going to get trapped. He's got the ball back and goes right into the hands of, it looks like Newton. Martin handling the ball. Back to Newton, and Rendon now handling it. They'll run the offense right here inside, blocked there by Van Tilburg. Taking the shot is Martin, very, very quick off the dribble. And here we go now, Weslaco. Angela looking for somebody.
Got to find her quick before they set up that defense.
Inside to Laura. Laura, nice job there to get that one off of the pass. Fighting for it against Monroe. And is that a foul, it looks like, on Monroe? No?
Jump ball.
Yeah, I don't know how they call that, but yes, Monroe was able to tie that ball up, and so possession arrow goes to Stevens. So they'll get the ball here coming out. We'll go ahead and keep it right here with 5:13 left in the game, 60-41 as I update the scoreboard here in the fourth quarter. And Lady Panthers, Laura Van Tilburg playing with 4 fouls. You're going to have to be careful defensively. And going to have to work it against these girls. Doing a good job there is Monroe and Martin. 2 girls that are 5'11", but they're muscular 5'11" girls.
The catalyst on that team, obviously, Rendon coming up and making everything happen, as is Villarreal on the opposite side.
Yeah, Rendon is very, very smooth off the dribble when she moves up and down the court and she drives. Very, very, very smooth. .5:13 left in the game, 60-41. And the same starting 5, Perales, Van Tilburg, Villarreal, Smith, and Muniz in the game here for Weslaco. Gonzalez came in the game for a little bit, and so did Amy Garcia, as Coach Fino has elected not to go too deep into her bench. Monroe now handling the ball against Van Tilburg. Van Tilburg can't pick up her fourth foul, has to be careful. And good job there. That's Muniz who knocked that one out to Smith. And
Unforced
a turnover.
Unforced error.
I don't know if that's unforced when you have 5'11" Martin right there going stride for stride with Smith, and then you have someone coming up behind her. Just really good defense there by Stevens. You got to give them credit.
Yeah.
60-41 is our score. We're at 4:36 now. Maybe Panthers win on a little run there. Try to get back in this game, but here we go. Martin going up against Pedala, shooting from the outside, and count it. Nice little 10-footer there for Martin. So versatile is Martin. Shooting from the outside and also very, very strong inside. Villarreal shot, no good. Monroe coming down with it. 4:11 left in the game.
Monroe did a great job there of boxing Van Tilburg out.
Rendon has been quiet here in the second half. Foul against, it's going to be this time, against Newton. And Newton was in position. She just lifted up her arms a little bit there, and that's why they called the foul. 3:58 here now for Weslaco.
Now they got Martin on Jasmine Muniz. Make sure she doesn't put up a shot.
Jazz working on the dribble here inside of Pedales. A little too tough for her. And Martin coming up with it to Newton. Newton, she was open there momentarily, but she finds the open man. Coming from nowhere is Villarreal. A good hustle there by Angela Villarreal.
Hold up.
3:30 now left in the game. Villarreal looking. She got Smith. She doesn't see her. Feeds it inside to Van Tilburg. And knocked out of bounds by Monroe. Good job there by the Lady Falcons. Shanice Woods will come into the game now. 3:20 left in the game. Smith inbounding. Villarreal driving, drawing the foul. Bucket won't go, and Martin, this is going to be her fourth foul. Is it? Yep. And Martin now has 4 fouls, but there's 3:18 left in the game. She'll stay in the contest. Muniz to the line here now.
Villarreal.
I'm sorry, Villarreal. 62-41 Villarreal will be back. Nearly everybody's on that court will be back. The two seniors here for Weslaco, Summer Smith and Laura Van Tilburg. The guard play will be back here for Weslaco. It's Villarreal, Jasmine Muniz underneath that. Alice will be back for another year. 3:16, 20-point game here. 62-42.
You know, there's no lack of talent with Weslaco as well. Well documented that every one of their schools has won a district title in girls basketball this year.
That one knocked away by Jasmine Muniz, the sophomore here. Pull up, takes the shot, no good. Martin coming up with it, quickly to Newton. And Rendon will slow this one down. Rendon is so powerful and such a factor in that first half. And can't deny this either. The nice ball handling here by Rendon.
Give a lot of credit to Summer Smith as well.
Absolutely, staying with her stride for stride. And Stevens comes in here with a lot of talent. At 2:35, Newton shoots it, no good. Van Tilburg comes up with it. Van Tilburg quickly down the court. Takes it up strong and count it.
Showing her ball handling skills and her versatility as well.
62-44 now. 2:20 left in the game. Monroe handling the ball here. It's been a good game for Monroe.
You know, I remember last year we came and we watched Villarreal just play a tremendous game, and we were so impressed with their ball handling skills.
Are they going to call a foul here on Van Tilburg?
Wow.
Yeah. No, it's on Summer. It's actually number 1. I thought maybe a body or something because you're right. Her hands were pretty much far away from the basketball there.
That's just the way she plays defense.
Second foul here for Summer Smith. That one no good for Monroe. One of the few mistakes that she has made in this game. Very talented is Delisha Monroe. Second free throw is good. That's only their second free throw that or third free throw, I think, in this game for Stevens. We'll go ahead and keep it right here. We're at 2:05 left in the game. It's going to be a victory here for San Antonio Stevens, making the score now 63-44. And the Lady Panthers have nothing to be ashamed of as they come into this game 35-2. They haven't lost to anybody outside the Valley in 2 years. But here they are going up against San Antonio Stevens. You got to give Stevens a lot of credit for the way they have come in here and played just a very good basketball. And you can't take anything away from them at all.
No, and we were talking earlier about Angela Villar and how we came in the last year as a sophomore and just kind of wowed everybody with her ball handling skills, and her ball handling skill level has just blown up tremendously. I mean, I was impressed with her last year and just in awe with her improvement, and not that there was much room for improvement, but she just never ceases to amaze me. She's got all the skill level of anybody in South Texas, and she's going to come back for her senior year next year, and she's going to be flanked by Megan Perales and a bunch of other players that are going to make this team just that much more difficult to deal with. Just because Van Tilburg's leaving and Summer Smith's leaving doesn't mean that they're not going to reload. They're going to bring it here, and don't be surprised to see them in the Sweet 16 again next year.
I think one of the teams to look out for who's got a lot of size is going to be McAllen Memorial. Very, very young. We got a chance to see them play against Weslaco. They are going to challenge Weslaco next year. McAllen Memorial, very, very young. They have some freshmen, they have some sophomores, and they got a lot of size as well. So we'll see what happens next year. But yeah, Weslaco has to be the #1 team coming back with all the players that are returning for them. Van Tilburg's not done here yet as she scores right there for the Lady Panthers. She'll be playing on this court next year, and it'll be interesting to see Van Tilburg playing at that Division I level. Monroe driving against Perales. Perales doing a good job of putting the body on her. Rebound Van Tilburg. 1:25 left in the game. Villarreal looking, and she's got Monroe on her. And very, very difficult to pass against her. Laura puts that one up strong. No good. Perales fighting for it. And Rendon comes up with him. She's trapped over there in the corner, and she gets out of it.
Yeah, that's the mindset there of a senior. Didn't panic under the pressure, just found her way out of a tough situation.
1 minute now left in this game, and the Lady Falcons from San Antonio Stevens will go ahead and try to run out this clock. 52 seconds. Monroe working against Van Tilburg. Van Tilburg's going to pick up her 5th foul. Doing the best that she could right there to try to steal the ball and get the ball back to get a few more points. And 42.4 seconds left in the game.
What a career. What a career. I'm going to go out on a limb and say she won over 100 games at Weslaco High.
And she'll get a big hand from the crowd here. Cassie Zapata will come into the game in a hug there. What a shot there by the K-West crew. Coach Fino gives her a hug.
She'll get a standing ovation.
And she'll get an ovation from all her teammates. A lot more basketball for Laura Van Tilburg.
It's only fitting that her last game in high school ends where her first game of the collegiate level will begin.
30 seconds left in the game, 63-46.
Look at Summer Smith still working. They're down. Tight defense right there. That just defines the Weslaco girls. Play till the end, man. Play till the end.
23 seconds now left in the game.
Substitution number 14, Ashley Gonzalez.
Ashley Gonzalez will come into the game. Summer Smith, the other senior, will now sit down, and she'll get a standing ovation.
It's the other 100-win player. I'm going to go out on a limb and say she did.
Only 2 seniors on this team, Laura Van Tilburg and Summer Smith. Everyone else, juniors, sophomores on this team. Villarreal, junior. Holding the ball, maybe one more shot. 6 seconds, taking it off the front of the rim. 3 seconds now left in the game. Panther fans on their feet here as they're seeing this come down to an end here. And that'll do it. It's a final 63 for San Antonio Stevens, 46 for the Weslaco Lady Panthers. And I'd like to thank everybody once again for tuning in to this broadcast, and also like to thank San Antonio North ISD for all their help in getting this production out as we work with them to get everything going once again. Kirby Jameson, athletic director from North ISD, and Anissa Hastings, the head coach for San Antonio Stevens. Also like to thank K-West, general manager, station manager Steve Valdez, also superintendent of schools Dr. Ruben Alejandro, athletic director Oscar Riojas as well. Also like to thank everybody at K-West for helping out on this broadcast here tonight. Final score, also let me thank our sponsors once again, Payne Auto Group of the Rio Grande Valley, McDonald's, South Texas College, and also those from the Mid-Valley. I'd like to give them special thanks also for those in the Mid-Valley, Ultimate Fitness Center, Miriam Guerra Insurance, and GL Group, Robert J. Garza. Nothing to be ashamed of for the Weslaco Lady Panthers here. Their season ends in the Sweet 16 for the second year in a row.
Yeah, and it's one of those, I know it sounds cliche, but it's not the first, nor will it be the last time that they're here, and that's something that they should be very proud of. Over 70, 72, 73 wins in 2 years and only 5 losses. That's a tremendous, feat to accomplish, and that says a lot about Coach Fino and her program and the ability of those players to rise to the occasion year in and year out for the Weslaco Lady Panthers. 17
points for Laura Van Tilburg, 10 points for Angela Villarreal, 6 points for Megan Perales, Jazz Muniz with 6 points, Summer Smith with 4 points, and 3 points for Amy Garcia. On the other side, for the Stevens Lady Falcons, you got 21 points for Julia Rendon, 19 points for Angela Martin, 12 points for Delisha Monroe, and you got 7 points for Newton, and who else scored? 2 points for Shanice Wood, and 2 points for Alicia Meadows. So good job. Congratulations once again to the San Antonio Lady Stevens. They're moving on to the next round as they move on to the Elite Eights. For David Fox, I'm Carlos Roberto from everybody at 956sports.com. Thank you for watching and listening to this broadcast. We'll see you next time. Final score, it is San Antonio Stevens 63, Lady Panthers 46.